Hi guys, welcome to Kamikita JE. Today we will be preparing some chicken thighs in creamy mushroom kale sauce, a very delicious protein dish that can be served with anything of your choice, any kind of veggie or stuff like that. Now I'm going in with some Berberee 12 spice seasoning on my 4 chicken thighs, bone in. Now this seasoning is everything. I love it to pieces. I'm also gonna sprinkle a little cumin on it, some Bonet cumin powder. Cumin is very strong, so you want to be careful of the amount that you're using. I'm also going to add a little pink Himalayan salt to the meat. Now guys, you have to be very careful of your sodium intake, so be a little minuscule in adding the salt because other seasons will have that sodium content. Now we're going in with some island spice garlic powder and some Mrs. Dash original blend. Guys, feel free to like, share and subscribe to Kamikita JA. Now right here we have some all-purpose seasoning from Vinyard Enterprise. This is bulk, but it's very good, so I tend to use that in a lot of my dishes. Right now let's talk about this herb mixture from Coronation Market that has everything from red pepper flakes to rosemary leaves to cinnamon. All right guys, this is a bomb dry herb mixture that I, oh my god, was so fortunate to buck up on one Saturday morning when I went to the market. So after I added all of that seasoning, I'm going to drizzle just a little bit of extra virgin olive oil on the meat. This will help to incorporate the seasoning and help it to soak right through and very quickly, because I just had like about half an hour to 45 minutes to get this meat well soaked and into the pot. Guys, I'm not scared of handling meat, any kind of meat, so I am going in with my hands and massaging the seasoning into the meat. I'm not scared. So if you don't mind, it's the best way to, you know, get all of that seasoning all over your chicken. Don't leave anything on the plate. Ensure that everything is on the meat, and you know, just have it soaking there and getting all juicy and flavorful for the pot. All right guys, so don't be scared. If you have to wear a gloves, wear a gloves, but never with a fork. Wear a gloves, but massage the meat. Guys, I'm gonna show you the pot that I use. It's just a regular deep pot that I added some extra virgin olive oil, some ginger, and half of Scotch bonnet pepper. I also added a little turmeric, not for anything other than a little flavor and color. So that is why I added the turmeric powder. Now guys, when you add turmeric to oil, it helps to bring out the flavor, especially when you add the other ginger, garlic and the pepper to it. It is great. You can also add these things when you're frying chicken, when you're doing anything, any kind of meat. You can season your oil, right, with the ginger or the garlic, or you know, your curry or your turmeric. Now I'm adding the chicken thighs to the hot oil mixture, and I'm not going to let it cook all the way through. I'm just doing a light sear on each side of the chicken thighs, because these will definitely cook down in the creamy sauce that we're gonna prepare. Right, so you turn it after you get that nice color on the outside. You flip them over, and we're gonna talk about the cream sauce in the meantime. No, I had some Maggi powder, some Maggi coconut powder that I needed to use. I had used half of it, and so I mixed the other half with some water, not a lot, probably a quarter cup, if not a third cup right here. So it's not a lot of the coconut powder that I use. I also went in with about a third of a cup of extra yield heavy cream, about 2 cups of mushroom, 2 cups of kale, two whole garlic, and some one small red onion and half of a small sweet pepper. So those are the seasonings that I will be using in the cream sauce. Now after I remove the chicken, I added some garlic and some ginger to the pot to, add some more flavor, because garlic is everything, guys. Garlic and ginger is everything. So you don't let it burn. You have to, just let it caramelize. After the garlic and the ginger, you know the flavor is out in the oil and everything, you add your mushroom and you begin to stir, like a stir fry. So you toss it up in the little oil that is left, and you I'm going to go in with my Kerry butter, about 1.5 tablespoon of this butter. It is my go-to butter on the ketogenic lifestyle. It's grass-fed. It is, what they call it now. It is, I can't remember the word, but it is everybody uses this butter in keto, basically. So add the butter and begin to stir the mushroom and garlic ginger mix. Guys, please remember that I'm new and I want to spread the love, spread the goodness. So please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Right, so I'm gonna go in and add the kale to this mushroom. It has in a little water, but that's fine. It will help it to wilt down very quickly. So you don't want to overcook your veggies, so I'm just gonna let it wilt a little before I go in with adding my coconut powder mixture. So that's the coconut powder and a little water, the heavy cream, and yeah, that's basically it. Oh, before I go in with the mixture, guys, I did add a little bit of the seasoning I used on the chicken into the pot, because guess what, guys, you want each layer of your food to have flavor. So I'm going to go in with a little salt, a little of the Berberee 12 spice seasoning, a little of the Mrs. Dash Complete, and the remainder of the Vinyard Enterprise all-purpose seasoning. So those are the seasonings that I added to the pot. Tossed it up a bit and then added my liquids, which is the coconut milk, the heavy cream, and then stir that around and added the chicken back to the pot so it can finish cooking into the liquid. Right, so I'm tossing those veggies up. Looks so beautiful. The kitchen was heavenly. It was so the kitchen was smelling so nice, like you were literally drooling, right? So the coconut milk and then the heavy cream. That was the last of my heavy cream. Oh my god, I love that one, and I usually get it at pricemart, the heavy cream and the whipping cream, and that's what I use in my coffee. But hey, that's for next day. So stir that up before you add your chicken, because you want to incorporate the seasoning from the veggies into the liquid. Get all the any kind of thing on the pot bottom to come off now and all of these things. So You go ahead, add your chicken. Ensure that it's sitting in liquid and not on the veggies, right? So you want to move those out of the guys. So you have to ensure that your chicken thighs not sitting on the veggies. Ensure that it's directly in the liquid. So you can see where I move the greens to the sides and have the chicken thighs sitting in the liquid mixture. Right about now, I'm adding my onions and sweet peppers. I will incorporate that into the cream mixture and let that cook for a little bit before I turn them, because we don't want to eat raw chicken, so I have to ensure that it's cooked all the way through. Right, so you guys, I mean, I couldn't wait to get down in this dish. I didn't do a final pick of what I ate it with, but basically I had done some cauliflower mash on Sunday, and I still had that in the fridge, so I just served it up with some cauliflower mash. Now you guys can have this with a nice tossed salad. You can do some cauliflower fried rice. You can do some blanched veggies. You can saute zucchini and what else, you know, some nice stuff. Okay, before I move on, you see where I showed you guys the Mexican style mixed cheese from PriceSmart. That's a member select brand. I added about a cup of this cheese to the mixture and mix it right into the liquid. Like, you have to ensure that the cheese is not sitting on top of the chicken but incorporated into the liquid, and so it will get nice and thick and creamy. Now this gives the dish life, right? It's not overbearing. The cheese is not overbearing in it. It can be used, like this sauce can be used on a pasta dish, some zucchini noodles, or some low carb noodles. So this cream sauce is definitely something you can use in other dishes. Super tasty. Now I'm gonna let that bubble down for a little bit and then turn off the stove, and that's it. So here's the finished product, guys. This was a very scrumptious dish. Next time I will turn the phone the right way. I'm new to this. Guys, the video is about to finish. Catch you next time. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you.